BookBolt, Midjourney, Canva, and then Amazon KDP. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to go into BookBolt, and I had to get a subscription to this, so I'm paying right now $19.99 or some crap like that. So we're going to go to a new project right here. We're going to name it. Just going to give it a code for myself so I will know what it is. And then we're going to change the size. I'm going to use the smaller size right here. We're going to do the black and white interior, no bleed, 200 pages. Create project. And then you're going to see all your pages coming up. And there's going to be 200. So, you can scroll all the way down, but it should be 200. And so then what we're going to do after that is, give this a second, okay, is we're going to go back up to page 1. Okay, so we have page 1 right here. We're going to leave it blank for now. We're going to click on page 2. Once we click on page 2, we're going to go to mazes, which is right here in this middle row right here. You're going to go, it's in the shape of a maze. That's going to take you to all your templates. And then for this video, we're going to use rectangular maze and circular maze. And what I do is on a piece of paper is I write down exactly what I'm going to be using so that I don't get confused. I will have my little notes ready. So first we're going to push on the rectangular maze. It's going to bring you to this page. Now you can select all, deselect all, select odd, select even, select half, select second half, and then select from to. So we're going to ignore the cover. We're going to leave page 1, and then we're going to go select even numbers. And you will see every even number has a blue square on it. We're going to push next. Now mine's already typed in because I've prompted in, but you're going to want to put a 0.25 for your margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left. Right here is where you're going to decide if you want solutions or not. I'm doing no solutions. It's just a maze book, so I think the average person can figure it out. And then the rest of the stuff, I just leave it as is. And then I push submit. And now on every other page, it's going to have a maze. And I'm just going to go ahead and save it just to make sure. And then we're going to go to page 3 now. Just click on page 3. And it should be blank. Yep, we have a blank sheet. Now we're going to go to mazes again. Here's your templates. And we're going to get this circular one. And then now we're going to do odds. So select odds. And when you do, this one is going to pop up too. So we're going to deselect it because we want to save that one for this book belongs to page. And so now we're going to push next, and it's going to ask you again. So make sure you have your margins all set the same way. Okay. And then I'll leave all of this alone. And then I push submit. Games on every page now. It's just taking a second to load up. And they're going to be different on every single page. So now we want to go back to our page 1, and we're going to make a this book belongs to page. You're going to push on the T for text. And it's going to give you these choices right here. I'm just going to use the bridge text. I like the way it looks. Let's go ahead and move that up. I'll move it right about there. And then you're going to go into text right here. Then delete this one out. Go ahead and get your fonts. I have my favorites. So if you're going through, they give you all these free fonts. And then if you like one, you can just put a heart right here. So we got Alice we liked. Give it a second. And then we're going to go into liked. And then here's our ones that we liked. So, and here's our last one that we liked. So, I mean, you don't have to put them in there, but it's just a quick, easy reference. But I'm going to go ahead and just use this one right here, waiting for. Okay, now you're just going to push OK, and then there's your text, and then come up here and make it smaller. See if we can make it smaller. Whoops. Right about there. That's good. And then that's it. And then all we're going to do now is we're going to download it. Well, we're going to save first, and then we'll download it. I'm going to do the top one. It says download current project, CMYK printed books. I don't make my cover in BookBolt, although you can, and it's already formatted for you. I like going to Canva because they have better art over there. I already made an image a while ago, so it's going to be a little easy. So we're going to delete this one. Go ahead and delete all this. YouTube doesn't let me make really long videos, so we're going to do this image. Okay, now I'm going to switch this image right here, but I'm going to put the front image on first because I don't want to put the format back up there. I already know if I just line this picture up perfect that it's going to work for Canva. There. All right, I'm going to leave it like that, and then we're going to download it. Push download, and it's going to be PDF print, flatten to PDF, and then download. It's telling you right here when it's downloaded. Okay, so we got our cover, and now we got our interior. So let's go get them. And I like to label them so that they're easy to find. We go downloads. Come here. Okay, here's our book. And here's our image that we just made. Okay, so I'm going to show you both of those. Okay, so we got our book is in here. Here's our cover. Here's our cover we just made. Looks good. Let's open it. Open the folder. Take out your interior. Close this. And then I just put this zipper thing back in to the same folder it came in. Okay. So now we're going to relabel these so we can find these easier when we go to do our KDP. So we're going to do Tanya or T. Okay, so now we're going to go back into KDP. I have KDP opened already, I think. Yes. Okay, so we're going to go create. Now, I don't know if it'll let me publish this because I might be at my limit. KDP now puts a limit on how many books you can publish at a time, which is fine. So we just named it Mazes. Go right there. Put my name. I have some descriptions up here for a maze book. And I'm going to drag it down here. Okay, and then we're going to just make sure it makes sense for this book. It's kind of like I made one and then I did the description. Okay, so I own it. No, I don't have any kind of sexual explicit images. I think a 4-year-old can do this book and all the way up to an adult. Then it's Amazon.com. We're going to go categories. I'm just going to show you the ones I pick. You can pick which ones you want. So go games. And let's see. Games right here. I mean, it's kind of an activity book, but I don't know. We'll do puzzles. We'll do general and puzzles. Add one more. And we'll go into humor and entertainment. And then we'll go puzzles and games. And then we'll just do general. And then that's good. And then we're going to save it. And then it's not a low content book because each page is different. Post-it note with my keynotes that I just copy right here. Okay, and then that should be good. And then we'll save it. And then when we get here, we're going to have it assign us an ISBN number. It's free. It's not a low content book, so it gets one. Change your size here, very important, or your cover won't fit. And then we're going to go upload our manuscript. And then we left little codes so we could find it pretty easy. It's right here. Everything starts looking the same when you go to download. Okay, let's see here. And then upload a cover you already have. Let's do that. Same thing here. There we go. 4P, that means it's got a photo with a P. Okay. And then, yes, I did use some AI. Let's see. None on the text. Images. We did with some editing. We used Midjourney. Then you got to select all these boxes. Like if you select one, you have to put something on all of them. And then go launch previewer. Oh, and there it is. Look how cute it is. You can go through all 200 or just push approve. I just push approve because I figure if there's something wrong with it, they'll just deny it. So, okay. And then we have everything. Our cover. Here's our pricing. We're going to save it. Okay. And then we're going to go to all territories. We don't do anything up here. And then we're just going to put our price. I've just been putting $8.50. It's 200 pages, so I figure $8.50 is a fair price. Amazon gets 60%, and then I'll get $1.70 if it sells. So I figure that's a fair price. You know, it's free shipping and handling, so you know, it's pretty good. And then that's it. And then it says that it is going to be on my bookshelf right here. And so then you can just click out of that, and then you can look, and it's in review. When it when it actually passes, it'll say I have a bunch in review. it'll say live right here. So these are some of mine right here, and then I made some more planners, and then the one I really want, this one is coming in the mail, is my notebooks. I think it's really pretty. So anyways, well, thank you for stopping by. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. Thank you.